Happy Valentine's Day. We are officially back, and this is my first time leading the intro. Callie got a little camera shy, shall we say? Cat got your
Oh,
tongue?
I'm feeling a little nervous, and I think it's about time you start doing some intros yourself.
All right, well, here we are. And it's officially Valentine's Day
Yeah, not for us yet, but
when
today,
this is
while this
coming
is
out.
out for you, it is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day,
We
whether
love
you are
you.
single or with someone or whatever, heartbroken, whatever your situation is. I hope that you have a good day. And we thought we could do today's episode on Valentine's Day and all the different scenarios of I'm like having trouble talking right now, but like yeah, all the different
We're
take it
delving
away.
into Valentine's Day, whether you're single, in a relationship, you want to have a Galentine's situation, you want to hang out with your family, you want to have a night to yourself. We're getting into all the options, what we
Yeah.
would do in essentially every scenario, which is kind of giving me, it's actually not this at all, but have you seen the movie Valentine's Day?
No, I don't think so. I thought you were going to bring up the holiday again, and I was about to get so pissed.
Oh,
Every
no, no.
single time we're ever talking about anything, Celia brings up the holiday, and then she asks me if I've seen it every time. And every time I'm like, yes, I've seen the goddamn movie.
Mhm.
The only thing
Anywho,
that makes me more mad is when she asks me if I've watched Schitt's
I
Creek
knew you were going to say Schitt's
because
Creek.
I recommended the show to her years
I
ago, and
literally
now
knew that. Yeah. Oh,
and you still never fail to ask if I've seen it. It's crazy.
because you haven't really watched The Office, which in my head is kind of synonymous with
Because I
like
watched
the
Parks and Rec
genre.
instead.
No, I know. I'm not shading you for that. It's just confusing in my brain. Like I put all those sorts of shows together.
Well, I've watched Parks and Rec, and the only reason I have not watched
Flex on them.
the only reason I have not watched The Office
Hmm.
is because I watched Parks and Rec. It doesn't feel right to watch The Office. Just like
Yeah.
I'm having trouble watching Grey's Anatomy because I watch House.
Oh, so you started?
No.
Okay. You're having trouble with the idea of it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Valentine's Day is an amazing movie. That's option number one. When in doubt, throw on Valentine's Day. It
Oh, maybe
follows
I'll watch
like
it tonight.
no, it's so good. Have you seen Have you seen New Year's Day?
No, I
Okay.
haven't.
It's the same concept. But basically, it's like a bunch of famous people. For example, Taylor Swift is in Valentine's Day. She's dating Taylor Lautner. But no, it's like a bunch of different famous people. And it follows, you'd love Valentine's Day too because it's in LA. But it follows around like 13, I think, different like characters. And then in the end, they're all like somehow connected. It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. And it's like different love stories and whatever. It's great. Same thing with New Year's Day or New Year's Eve.
Wow.
But yeah, no, you genuinely love it. It's such like a feel good. But
We'll have to check it
anywho,
out.
yeah,
I guess we'll get into updates before we get into the app. I'm bursting at the seams with one of my updates, if you don't mind if I just get one off my
get
chest
it off.
first. I'm so excited. So I have been looking and looking and looking for a place. And last episode, I told you I found the most perfect place. And I still, like, I love this place so much, but I kind of like the other place now more, if I
I
dare
can
say
really
so.
remember what the other one
It was
was
really
like.
nice. I mean, maybe I'm saying that because, like, but this one's bigger. Anyway,
Yeah.
basically, that place didn't work out. And I like reached out again and they were like, the owner went back on his pet policy and said that he no longer can have pets. Which I was like, is that just a personal, like, direct thing to me to
He
tell
has a
me to F
vendetta
off?
against
Because
you.
I kept messaging the guy, hey, just checking in, just checking in. So I'm like, I wonder if that was his way of being like, bro, leave me alone. But I feel like he would have just, anyway. Um, that place did not work out, which I was bummed about, but I found this place. I toured it this morning, and the woman who owns it is like so kind. I met with her and we like chatted for a while, and it's just so sweet. It has this huge living room, huge yard for Ducky. It has like the kitchen's like, I don't
Best
want to
kitchen
call it
ever.
dated. I mean, but it is dated, but in like the most charming way. Like it has
Hmm.
like this like super like 50s
It's
LA
meant
like
to be dated. It's not
tile.
like
Yeah,
years old. It's like
exactly.
charming.
Then it has like a place for a kitchen nook. It has like a fireplace not working, but it's still really cute. It has a laundry room that's like massive with so much storage, and like it really feels like a house with the fact that it has a laundry room. And then the laundry room has like a screen door that goes out to the side yard, And so like Celia was just saying I should put a cat tree in there for Cleo and Luna because I can like section that place off, and then that can be like their space because they love a screen door,
And
and
the
that can
litter
just be
box can
their
go in
place.
there.
Yes, and the litter box can
Oh
go in
my god,
there.
everything
Oh
like
my
out of sight, out
god.
of mind. That's the girls' room. That's
Yes, that's gonna
amazing.
be amazing. Because I've never, in the time I've gotten the girls, had an appropriate place to put the litter box. Because
Yeah.
in New York, it was in my bathroom, which was so annoying because I'd get litter all over my feet. And then in LA, it's been in the hallway, which is also just annoying. So, oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's so great. Oh
And
my
then
god.
it has like this long hallway, and then there's a bathroom. The bathroom's really small, but it's also like super charming, cute. Window in the shower, and it has a bathtub, which I haven't had a bathtub since I moved to LA. And like it's not like a fancy shower like I've had here, but I would so much rather have a bathtub than a fancy shower.
Bathtubs
And
are so underrated once you don't have
no,
one.
I
It's
know.
you realize how much you miss taking a
Yeah,
bath.
no, I miss a
You used to take a
bathtub
bath
so
like
much.
literally every night in New York, right?
I
Literally.
know. Yes. And I
Yeah.
haven't been able to. And then
That
the
reminds me of
bedroom.
your like nighttime vlogs, part of my interruption, where you like would put
Yeah.
across the bath thing and read
No,
and
I
have
know.
your
I can do
tea.
that again.
Ah!
Um, the bedroom's massive. One thing I'm really excited about is outside of the bedroom, next to the bathroom, is a linen closet. And there is so much storage that I quite frankly can actually use this linen closet just for linen. And then if I have
Incredible.
like people visiting, I can say, "Oh, let me go to the linen closet to fetch
Get
you
you a
a
fresh towel.
yeah, and like fresh pillowcase, sheets, whatever
Ah,
you may need." The bedroom is so big, and it has, I don't want to call it a walk-in closet because no, technically it's not, but you can walk into it. It's like super deep. And right now, I don't ever want to diss this place because it's the most special place I think like ever. But I will just say like I'm excited to have right now. I have like barely even a closet at all, and it's just two curtains. So I'm really excited to have like doors that close and like more space. And then the bedroom also has like these really cute, like, I don't even know how to describe them, but they have like window panes all down them, like long sliding glass door that leads out to the huge fenced in backyard for Ducky. So basically, then after I chatted with the woman today, she was like, she's like on the fence about pets, but she was like saying, I guess she had like a horror story once with a tenant who like let their cats pee everywhere, and like cat pee you cannot get that scent out. So she like asked if she could stop by and see the pets today. And like obviously she came here, saw that they were all very well behaved, and I keep a clean space. So she was like, yeah, if everything else goes well, which I don't know. She already saw my credit score, said it was great, and I sent her my tax return. This is too much information.
yeah.
The whole point being, I'm really excited. I think I have it. And tomorrow, she told me that we can sign the lease at 12 p.m.
12 p.m. tomorrow. Pop the champagne.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. I can't
And
wait
it's
to
like,
see it.
it's such a great price. It is almost 2,000 less than I'm paying now. But anyway, it just is such a sweet beach house, and like it just is so well. Today it was rainy, but I can see the photos of when it's sunny. It's gonna be so sunny and warm. There's a place to put a breakfast nook, which is my dream. I'm literally gonna order like an actual like booth
No.
and table. Like I'm so bench, I
Amazing.
guess I should say.
So, are you bringing your table or no?
I think I'm probably gonna sell it. So if any LA besties listening are interested, it's a really great, nice table. I don't think I really have space for it unless I put it in the dining room, which or the living room, which I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, I don't really see a
It's
point.
just I did spend like an arm and a leg on my dining
Well, what if
chairs.
you did? Oh, I was gonna say, what if you did like booth, built-in booth, and
Yeah.
then you just use the table that you already have? That could be
I
really
think it
nice.
would be too big.
Okay, you've seen the space. I don't
But
know.
the chairs are like probably one of the most, my bed and chairs are what I spent most on, so I don't want to get rid of my chairs. So,
So maybe you
but
do
the
take the
chairs are
table.
yeah. I maybe I'll take it, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll sell it.
Yeah, put it in the living room as more of like a quote unquote formal dining table
Yeah.
and
And
see
I
if
can
it fits.
always like too use the chairs as like just like side chairs like in my
Mm,
whatever.
bedroom,
But
living
yeah,
room. Yeah.
anyway, like I'm gonna hang my TV above the fireplace, and then put like little like faux flameless, like the
Candles.
flameless candles like all along the fire. I'm just super excited.
Yeah. I'm so excited to
Um
visit, which leads me to one of my updates.
oh
I
yeah, this is
am
also an
visiting.
epic update.
I am literally visiting this weekend to finish moving myself out and visit and hit La
I'm
Cabana, hit the
so
bar, all the
I'm so
things.
excited.
I kind of want to go to the beach. Like, I want to get your live reaction on this, but I kind of was thinking maybe beach for sunrise one day. So yeah, I'm
Yes,
very, very excited to be visiting.
I'm
Just
so
a quick
excited.
long weekend trip, but I cannot wait.
I know. I wish it was longer, but
Me too.
I can't wait. And next time you come, I'll be in like such a big space. It's like I'll like fetch you something from the linen closet, and
Yeah, I need to plan a weekend in summer because it will be so charming in that house. And
yeah,
I'm thinking if
I
I
know.
come to you in summer, you can come to me too in summer.
Yes, I already planned to.
No, I know. I'm just saying we can do like a weekend in each, and then that's like very fun for summer.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I went to Tahoe to visit my family this past weekend. They live in Truckee, if anyone knows where that is, and went skiing. My dad flew out, and it was a very fun week. But then on the flight back, by the way, first of all, I hate flying from the Reno airport back to LA because they're all commuter planes, so they're like tiny. And like my problem with flying is not like I'm not worried if the plane is going to crash. I'm worried that I'm so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I'm already like 2 glasses of wine in because I'm trying to like chill out for this flight. Then Ducky poops in the airport on the floor, and I was like humiliated. And then we get on the plane, we're taking off. He somehow gets out of his carrier, and the woman in front of me like catches him. And then she won't give him back to me for a while. She's like, I'm just going to keep him up here for a while. And I
That's
was like,
crazy. Is that even
that
allowed?
is
That's not.
that
Yeah.
is my dog. Like, and she was trying, I think she was trying to make a point that like I let him get out of his carrier. I noticed the second he got out and was like trying to grab him, and then she was
Oh
like,
no,
I'm going to
crap.
keep him up here for a while. It was like very bizarre. And then her husband finally like took Ducky from her and like gave him back to me. I think cuz he probably was like, "Bro, this is her dog. What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Um it was just really strange.
I don't
And
know how I'd
then
react. Like, what did you say? Like, okay.
I was just like, "Okay." I that's yeah, I just said, "Okay."
Yeah.
Um and anyway, then Ducky's like really like not happy on this flight, and I think it's because I never let him eat before a flight ever, but he ate before this flight.
Mm.
Because at my aunt's house they just keep the food out, and he also was getting like treats of bacon in the morning, so he like had a full stomach,
Mhm.
and so he had. I thought he peed in his carrier because I smelled something. Stuck my hand in, pulled it out, diarrhea all over my hand. And I put my like baby blanket in that I cannot sleep anywhere without like it goes everywhere with me. It was in the
In his
crate.
crate?
Yes, to try to comfort him. He diarrheaed all over it. And so
Oh
then I have to
my
sit the rest
god.
of the flight with him like just everything covered in
You did
diarrhea.
not. Wow.
Well, and so then I get home to go wash my blanket, and oh, yeah, my washing machine breaks and floods the entire house. And then the door locks. Like, you know, when like a load is going, you can't unlock the door. It
Mhm.
locks and it doesn't unlock until finally it unlocked yesterday. My blanket was trapped in there for 5 days, and it's not getting fixed until Friday, if anyone's wondering. So, that was just like one of the
Yeah, every time
worst
I've called
flights.
Callie this week, she's been huffing and puffing, angry at the laundromat.
Well, because I've been at the laundromat all week, and yesterday I had to like wash my clothes 3 times because I couldn't get the smell out of them. Had just been like sitting in the washer for
Yeah.
five
No, it's
days.
really what's the word?
And by the way, the laundromat is expensive as hell.
Yeah.
For anyone, any bestie who doesn't have laundry in their like where they live and they have to go to the laundromat and live like in a city, I really empathize for you because laundromat prices have gone up. Because I remember in college I'd go to the laundromat and it was not as much. It cost $9 a load just to wash it, and then for it to like dry it,
Insane.
it's another like $2 or $3. So I think I spent like $100 like in one day at the laundromat, which is just
That's
like
literally insane.
crazy. So I just like I can't imagine like it's just so much more expensive than I realized. So
Yeah, no, it used to be like a few dollars.
so that's my
Well,
last update. And like I said, this is the most special house ever. I like don't ever want to say one bad thing about it, but that was like an interesting like little last few weeks because I'm moving very soon. But if you're watching on YouTube, I have my blanket back. I brought him to the laundromat yesterday. He went through the wash 3 times, and he's
It was very
finally
nice
back.
of you to give him to Ducky.
Yeah, and then Ducky, what did he do?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Well, speaking of flights, that was my last update, is that after California, I am just a jet setter this next week and a half.
Oh, so true.
I'm going, drum roll please, on a work trip to Savannah, Georgia. So any bestie that knows anything about Savannah, Georgia, any recommendations? I have 2 nights to hit the town. So yeah, let me know.
Celia was so pissed this morning.
Yeah.
Because she thought it was such a flex. She was going there before I'd ever been there. And I was like,
but I was
no,
more
but
so
you
like,
really,
where do you think I'm going?
She like thought she was so awesome for getting to Savannah, Georgia before me. And I was like, believe it or not, I've been to Savannah, Georgia.
I was just in shock that you have been to Savannah, Georgia, and never once mentioned it to me. And by the way, this wasn't it wasn't a childhood trip. This was literally a couple years ago.
It was 8 years ago, as I've said. And I'm sure I did mention it.
A few years ago.
I'm sure I did mention it at the time. But yes, I met my parents. I flew from Boston.
I think I would remember if you said you were going to Savannah, Georgia.
Well, I'm sure I told you.
And yet, this is the thing. It was 8 years ago, yet you can't remember a single thing that you did there? It doesn't add up.
I do remember. I ate at a restaurant.
What did you eat?
It was something. It was not an Applebee's, but it was like a similar vibe to an Applebee's. So I probably got a grilled cheese and fries.
Barrel?
No, that's called Cracker Barrel. Crate and Barrel.
Yeah, I meant shut up. I meant Cracker Barrel. I went to Cracker Barrel when I was in Louisville, and so that's why I thought of it. Anyway.
No. I think it's something like exclusive to like Savannah, Georgia, or like, well, no, it's a chain, but I think it's something exclusive.
Please.
No, it's like not like it's a chain that's just in the South, I believe.
Okay. Well, anyway, yes. So I'll be in LA this upcoming weekend, and then I'll be in Savannah, Georgia, and then I will be back to dog sitting at my aunt and uncle's. So that's what the month's looking like. But anyway, yeah. You heard it here first. Kelly has been before me to Savannah.
In fairness, I was only there for 1 night. It was like kind of like a long layover.
In fairness, I'll only be there for 2. So, yeah.
What would you do if I joined you on this trip? Like, surprise.
Come on.
What if I like found out where you were going and I just showed up and was sitting at the bar?
I would be shocked, and then I would be, but like a pleasantly so happy, yeah. But I wouldn't be shocked.
That's so interesting because like we just have such a deep friendship that like if you ever showed up to where I was, I'd never be like creeped out ever. Like I couldn't even ever imagine feeling creeped out by you. No,
even
but think about like
I hadn't told you where I was going and you showed up, I wouldn't be creeped out because you have my location. I'd actually probably think it was the sweetest thing in the entire world.
Yeah, no, same. But think about like an acquaintance. Like you'd be creeped. Like I'm just imagining sitting there like in like a tux with like a cowboy hat and I tip it down.
Okay, you're taking it too far. No, I would not be creeped out. I would think it was iconic and I would FaceTime your mom immediately because she would get a kick out of that. Anyway,
I just would love to be like fully disguised and like you look over and you're like, that kind of looks like hey.
I would spit out my drink. I'd be in such shock. I actually just pictured the whole thing in my mind, but we're getting off topic here. So
okay. Anyway, Valentine's Day. You either love it or you hate it.
Wow, that's a bold statement. So what do you, love it or hate it?
I was like talking to Celia about this today. Like my birthday and Valentine's Day I think emulate the same emotion for me, which is like anything. My birthday's much worse because it's just about me, but like anything where like I am involved being focused on in the holiday, I feel like uncomfortable. Like I feel uncomfortable if someone like feels like I can only explain it like the same way I feel about my birthday. Like I feel uncomfortable that someone feels like they have to do something for me and there's like all these expectations. It just makes me feel like super awkward. Mm-hmm. But then of course like I want like, well, this is the first Valentine's Day that anyone would do anything for me in since 2016 probably. 2017 perhaps. That's 2017, yeah, 'cause Savannah, Georgia. 2017. But yeah, no, I mean, like, I am.
Wait, that's such
Ex-
a lie. 2019.
no, not on Valentine's Day. We started dating
Okay.
in March.
Sorry, Karen.
Anyway, no, I'm very excited to be spending Valentine's Day with someone, don't get me wrong, but I just like I'm really awkward about like I said, like Celia and I don't hug. It makes me uncomfortable. Just like I feel like
Every
awkward.
time we hug, it's just like so awkward.
Yeah, it's
Did
because
you
we
notice
don't.
that?
Yeah, I
Like
did.
it's not like I don't really know who I have embracing hugs with, but I feel like lately when I give a hug, it's just like kind of like a mandatory hug, not like an embrace.
Yeah,
Like I need to start being more of an embracer, less of a mandatory
yeah.
hugger.
No, yeah. I
That like
just,
awkward, just like
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I do know what you're
It's not
saying.
just
Yeah,
you. I feel like I do that with everyone, and I used to be like a hugger more so, but
yeah. I'm
yeah.
like not a hugger, but I am working on it. I guess. I mean, not really. I mean, but the thing is, like, and you can vouch for me with my current boyfriend. Like, I
Mhm.
am. This is the first time I like
Oh,
have
PDA to the
been.
max. Yeah.
I'm very affectionate with him, but this like so I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Valentine's Day. I just like
Okay.
it. The whole thing. I think it just like I feel awkward when there's like an expectation that there has to be like this whole thing, and then it's more like I feel awkward that he may feel like he has to do something. Like that makes me feel I feel awkward when people think they have to do things for me. Just like on my birthday, I feel like people
Yeah.
act like they have to like do something. Like I don't ever want people to feel like they have to do something for me, and it makes me feel really uncomfortable.
But that
You
actually
know what I
just
mean?
is a valid point. I do get what you're saying 100%, but that actually just brought something to my mind when you said the PDA thing. So when we were at the bar and you had just started, you hadn't even dated him yet because I was still there. Like you were just talking, but you weren't officially dating.
Yeah,
And he got you a rose in front of everyone and you loved it. And
that's
you thought
true.
it was so cute. So I think it's more this build up in your head of you feel
Yeah.
awkward that yeah, it's like you don't want people. You almost think of it as like they're pitying you that they have to do something for you, which is
Yes, I
just
do
simply
actually.
not the case. They're doing it for you because
That's
they appreciate
exactly
and
how
love
I
you.
feel.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's kind of like a birthday party where your mom makes everyone come, which has literally
Yes.
never happened to you, but I think that's how you like think.
Yeah.
But like in reality, when you actually did receive the gift, like when you got the rose, like you were so happy and you
Yeah, I
felt
loved
so
it.
special.
No, that's true. There's just not build up to it.
So
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
some.
think it's actually the receiving of things that would make you feel as awkward as you think. I
No, I
think
think
you'd
it's
actually
just like
appreciate it in
this.
the moment.
Yeah, I think it's the pressure and the extreme
Yeah, for sure.
expectation.
And
Cause
you're
like,
also in a this is highly debated, you're also like new-ish relationship.
yeah, yeah.
So everyone loves to debate that.
Debate what?
Like everyone loves to debate like at what point should you be doing what for Valentine's Day? And again, that's just more
Yeah.
pressures, but
No,
it's like really what do you do?
My perfect Valentine's Day
Mhm.
is just like I don't want to make it like a whole like pressure thing. I'd love to just like chill
Yeah.
and maybe go bowling
Wow,
later in
you're
the night.
so
Like,
low maintenance.
no, I'm not. I'm not saying that in a pick me way.
That
I'm
was
just like
so pick me.
I didn't
No,
mean
I
it.
know you actually that is the case for you, but it just sounded very
Of course, I'd love to like have dinner, get drinks, go bowling.
yeah. Okay.
Just like a
Very
night just me and him. That's what
yeah.
I'd like for Valentine's Day. So if he's listening to this, at this
Yeah.
point we've probably planned what we will be doing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, of course I'm always hoping to go bowling. Although the alley might be filled up that night. Oh, speaking of, oh, I already told you. So Celia's not surprised, but I just like never knew you could bowl with two hands.
My cousin does, yeah.
I saw at the alley recently, and I was just like blown away. Um, so that's actually something I first tell you, and like it was a joke at first, but now it's really not. I am thinking about joining the bowling league.
Oh, I would literally never think that's a joke.
Yeah, because it's a good way to meet people, make friends,
Yeah.
and I think you get a discount at the alley. And
Sorry.
like, why not? Really?
Yeah. I mean, how often do you have to go?
I think it's probably once a week.
Yeah. Are you gonna get your own bowling shoes?
Yeah, if I was going to the alley every day, of course.
Or you're
Yeah,
kind of like,
people have their own bowling balls.
you think my cousin is literally a professional bowler. If you think I don't understand this. Anyway, can we
Oh,
move on from the topic, please?
yes. No, but I did see when I was at, if anyone's been to Coconut Bowl in Reno, Nevada,
I
when I went there
have.
with my cousins. Yeah, you have. I saw the league there, and they did all have custom like jerseys.
Have you not seen my cousin? Like, I'm not even gonna talk about this with you right now. Anyway,
I would just love a custom bowling jersey.
that has your name. Yeah.
But like I'm worried to join the league only because I'm not a great bowler yet. So I'm going to be like, oh, fuck, this girl's
She's
showing
on
up
my
again.
team again. Okay. I fear
But
we're
I
not
think
really.
bowling's like kind of an individual sport.
No.
Oh, you're bowling together, like
I
to
think
get the
if you're in a
highest
league, you're on
score.
teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be
Okay.
wrong. Depends on the
No,
league.
you're
Crap.
probably
I've never been
right.
in one, so
Oh, okay. Well,
wouldn't know.
anyway, but those are my thoughts on Valentine's Day. I'm very excited to have a Valentine's this year, but I just feel like it just makes me feel like a little bit awkward because it just like there's
Yeah.
so much pressure and there doesn't have to be. I just need to call him and have a discussion with him about Valentine's Day, and then I think I'll be feeling more at ease with the whole holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's I fear like people pity me. I don't want him to pity me.
Which is just like so absurd if you think of it from
No,
an
I
objective
know. It's
standpoint.
like,
I know it's how you feel, but imagine if I said that. Imagine I had an imaginary boyfriend, and I was like nervous he was pitying me on Valentine's Day. You would
yeah.
be like, no, he loves you. He wants to show you
Yeah.
that.
No, I know he doesn't pity me. It's just like I just like I hate that people they think they have to do something for me. Like I never want him to think he has to do something.
But he does because it's Valentine's Day and he's showing
Yeah.
his affection.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Sorry, this is kind
Look,
of like how our FaceTimes, like we just really try to play devil's advocate here, and
no, the
this
holiday
this
just
format
makes
really
me
feels like a FaceTime. I don't know if
I
you
know.
like it or what, but we are loving it. But it's also like very,
Yeah.
yeah, it just
No,
feels like
I
that.
just have to yeah. Look, I'm awkward about things that put attention on me.
And I'm sure you're not alone.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone else feels this
I'm
way.
sure there are other people that feel this way. Like, I don't mean to come off as a you know what when I'm like, oh, I don't understand. I'm sure half the people, like, I'm sure you understand. Someone out there understands.
Yeah, cuz you love your birthday. You love a holiday.
I live for a holiday. Like, I literally will count down. I mean, this year it's not like I'm doing much special, but I did get some stuff for my mom. But I don't want to say it because she'll probably be watching this. But
Yeah.
yeah, actually, I guess I can say it. Because
Well,
she
don't
probably
say
won't.
it. She might hear before.
I highly doubt she's gonna watch right when it drops. But yeah,
I
she
feel like
might.
she does sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I got my mom a couple cute things, and I'm gonna see her because I'm driving there to see my mom that night, and then going to the airport. But
For Savannah, Georgia.
no, for you, for
Oh.
California.
right.
It's literally this week. But no, if I were having like my ideal single Valentine's Day to myself, I don't know if you have noticed this, but I'm kind of keeping to myself. As I mentioned in last week's episode, I'm kind of going ghost mode. So yeah, you can do the whole Valentine's Day thing. That's fun. Honestly, love that for a certain vibe. But this year, I'm all about myself, genuinely. And I love it. Like, I'm loving this, like, just, alone time. And if I were to have the perfect night, I think I would first get my favorite food. I've been getting Chipotle. I got it Saturday and Sunday of
I
last
want to
week.
get it tonight so bad, but I went
I've been
on
like
Saturday and I went on
obsessing.
Monday.
Okay. I mean, I just said I went Saturday and Sunday, yeah. And I went, yeah, I've been getting it every week. I don't know why I'm like
Oh,
obsessed right
I
now.
might get it tonight, but I just
Ugh,
went
don't
grocery
mention it.
shopping.
Yeah, you shouldn't if you went grocery shopping. But anyway, on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, it's a treat yourself. Get whatever you want. Make yourself a
Yes.
meal, whatever. Personally, I think takeout because you don't deserve to do dishes and etc.
I
on
think
Valentine's Day.
takeout. By the way, just for an example, Papa John's has a heart-shaped pizza if you want to treat yourself.
So cute.
I
Yeah,
That's what I actually have done like a few Valentine's days in a row that I've spent by myself.
that's so cute. So
Yeah.
anyway, favorite takeout meal. Then get in the shower.
Mhm.
steaming hot shower, full, like everything. Well, you don't have to do an everything shower if it's like too much work, but if it makes you feel good, get
Yeah.
out, slather your body in moisturizer, lotion, do all your skincare, put on pajamas, put on a show. I've been binging Love Island every single night, which I can't even binge it. I have to wait until 9 p.m. for the episode to come out. And then just like have the best feel good day, no guilt,
Ooh.
no anything. Get yourself a nice dessert, like just feel
Yes, dessert, of
everything you
course.
love. Just do it. It's Valentine's Day. You
Yeah,
deserve
have
it.
some wine.
Treat yourself.
Oh,
By the way, wake up, buy yourself a coffee. If you're
yeah.
usually having coffee at home to be saving money, go out, get yourself a coffee. Like all the
Yeah.
things. Just don't have any limit on Valentine's Day.
I
That is
love
my
that.
personal. So
Buy
that's what I'm gonna
yourself
do.
flowers in the
Ish.
words of Miley Cyrus.
Period. Yeah. No, honestly. I would if
Yeah.
I wasn't leaving for the weekend. But yeah.
Yeah.
No. So
Um
true. To start morning with flowers is like so nice.
Also, I have a movie rec. For previous Valentine's days when I have felt like a little bummed or lonely, I've loved to watch like a movie that just makes me feel better about like myself and like, oh well, it could be in this situation. And I didn't watch this on Valentine's Day. I actually watched this very recently because my mom recommended it to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I recently watched, it's an old movie. It's called Fatal Attraction. I'm sure many people have seen it, but it is such a good movie. You'll watch the movie and like you'll be feeling, maybe you're feeling sad today. Watch the movie. It will like
Wait,
you'll be
what is
like
it about? Can you give like a
at least
teaser?
I'm not her. Basically, it's about this man who cheats on his wife while she's away for the weekend with their kids with
Mm-hmm.
like this crazy woman, like who, I
Got
mean,
it.
it's called a fatal attraction.
Got it.
She
Okay.
doesn't
Maybe I
let him
should
go.
watch.
No,
Interesting.
it's just like a really good like movie. I don't want to call it a feel good movie because it's not. It's a thriller, but like it will make you, if you are feeling sad on Valentine's Day, I think this movie could make you feel better about your own life.
Amazing.
Because at least you're not with a cheating husband with a ex hookup who wants to kill you.
This is like a very famous movie, right? Like infamous.
Very famous. My mom
Yeah.
told me,
It
well,
sounds so
the
familiar, but
reason
I
I
don't think I've
watched
seen
it,
it.
she told me to watch it because I love thrillers, and she was like, this is one of the movies that like started the whole genre of like the
Yeah.
thrillers that I love. So
Well, you
you
get into it.
you said your dream Valentine's Day alone, which I totally agree.
Hmm.
I'll do my dream Valentine's Day in a relationship.
Okay.
Um, and if my boyfriend is listening to this, that's great because he'll hear what my dream Valentine's Day is. And then,
That's the funny thing about Valentine's Day too. It's like just say what you want. It's all about surprises. But like why don't people just communicate?
because
Obviously,
saying what I want, like saying I
it's like
want someone to do,
demanding. Yeah.
no,
Okay.
not even that, saying that I want someone to do something for me. Bro, even when you have surprised me with coffee, it makes me uncomfortable when you do that.
Okay.
And you,
What
I've known
makes you
you,
uncomfortable?
like it just makes me feel like not uncomfortable, but just like, oh my gosh, like I I am so grateful, but I just feel like, oh, she feels bad for me today. She got me a cup. Like,
Oh my god. You have got
yes.
to shift this mindset.
No, it's really, it's like, it's a whole thing.
No, but I'm saying like in general, I'm not talking about you at all. Like in general, I guess it ruins the fun of it if you like say what you want to do, but also I feel like sometimes it's like there's so much pressure. Like what's this
Yeah.
person want? What's this person want to do? Like where you should just like talk about it. I'm
And it
not
is a
saying like
two-way holiday. It's just, yeah.
ish.
Yeah.
This is where I come in and say I really do think it's more for the woman, similar to how I feel about a
Yeah.
wedding. I think you
Yeah.
should show the man. Obviously, this isn't like a straight relationship, but I do think that you should show the man like you care about them. Like maybe get them a nice handwritten card, do something a little special, wear a nice little outfit. I don't know. That sort of vibe. But I don't think you need to be doing crazy, extravagant things.
Yeah.
I'm all for
No.
extravagant things and making them feel so special on their birthday, but I feel like Valentine's Day is more for the woman.
Yeah.
You
I
can
see your
disagree if
point.
you want, but I personally think that.
I just, that's the thing is like I love giving and doing. So like
Yeah. I mean, as yeah.
but that's the interesting
As
thing
do
for
I. I
me
just find
is
it
like
odd
I
to
feel
give.
so comfortable to give and do on Valentine's Day. I
Yeah.
just don't feel comfortable to like, but of course I want to receive. I just feel
Yeah.
no, this is just a personal, Celia and I have been talking about it. It's It's a personal
and
issue.
may I take this back? Obviously, I'm always going to do something if I'm dating someone on Valentine's Day. Like, I'm always going to do stuff for them. But I do feel this way about a wedding too. It's about celebrating your love, of
Oh, don't
course. But
even
like
get me started
the
on
decision,
weddings.
like girls dream about their wedding. Maybe not you. Some girls dream
I
about their
am so
wedding
worried about
since
my
they're
wedding.
little kids. Like at the end of the day, like it's more for her decisions and her dreams, and he should just be happy that he's marrying her. To be
See,
honest.
for me, I'm hoping to elope.
Yeah.
Because I cannot walking down an aisle is so awkward. I
You know
I
what's so
can't even.
funny? Like when you're listening, you're either one of the two of us.
I
There's like
know.
no in
It's so
between.
interesting. Yeah, there really isn't.
And we've always
Ugh.
been like in every sense. Even remember in high school, I remember people would be like, "You're so different, but we get along so well.
Yeah.
Like we're
Yeah.
just the best of
Well,
friends."
it's because we have the most effortlessly perfect sense of humor that just meshes. Like,
That's just us right together.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
just like we
literally.
could do stand-up comedy,
Okay. Yep, this is true.
I think.
This is
Anyway,
truly true, but now I feel like this pressure to be funny, so I wish you hadn't said
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, no. We just do like these awesome skits sometimes, but no one's ever seen it. We have to do a hungover episode. But
Anyway.
anyway, my ideal Valentine's Day, okay? I basically I'm chilling at home and
Okay.
I am greeted with like now this makes me feel awkward to say, but I'm greeted with some roses.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that made me feel super uncomfortable to say.
Okay. Love that.
And well, but then that's super awkward because it's like, oh, let me go try to find a vase to put these.
Oh
Like
my god.
that's
You are so here's an idea. Throw them on the counter and go
that's super inappropriate. Anyway, no, this whole conversation is making me feel really.
I
I'd
knew
love.
that would just make you feel awkward. That's why I have to say it. I'm kidding, but you don't need to like like you can just take the flowers and put them on the counter and deal with them later. That is an actual thing that can happen. Or you can immediately put them in a vase. That's also an option. Although this is hilarious because Kelly, she wants flowers. So I'm not saying she doesn't, but she can actually barely even have them because of the girls sometimes.
Yeah. No,
So it's
I
just
can't
kind of
really.
this funny thing.
Yeah. But no, obviously I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
The gesture, but like
Throws them in trash.
and like
You can put
maybe
them
a card.
outside.
I can put them on a shelf. Roses aren't toxic to cats.
Oh, oh, perfect.
Yes, that's why I always get roses and sunflowers. Anyway, then maybe like a handwritten card professing their like love and admiration for me. I
Love.
hope. Well, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Perhaps I'll open it anyway. Then it's like,
I think it's rude
oh,
not to.
okay.
Just saying.
then maybe we have a glass of wine or two here, chill. Then
Love.
we go out to dinner, have drinks, have just like a really awesome night where we just talk about how we're just so happy to be together.
Yeah.
And then we end the night off bowling, come home, order Papa John's, and watch a movie and go to bed.
I love this for you.
Mhm.
Genuinely love
Actually,
this
we
for
don't
you.
even have to go bowling. I'd be happy to just stay out at a bar,
Yeah.
get tipsy, come home, because the alley will be crowded. Come home,
No, that
order
actually sounds perfect.
order Papa John's, and watch a movie and fall
Yeah.
asleep.
That sounds literally perfect. Will you be watching Fatal Attraction?
Well, I just watched it, but I'd love to watch it. Actually, the reason I watched Fatal Attraction is because we watched a movie together called The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, which is similar to Fatal Attraction. So perhaps we'll watch it. But we've been trying to watch new movies.
That's good. That neither have
Like,
seen.
yeah, which is always hard for me because I always want to, like, it's like this movie's so good.
Yeah,
Please.
I know.
Yeah.
Been there.
So
But,
anyway, that's my ideal Valentine's Day. And yeah.
yeah. I feel like regardless of what stage in the relationship you're at, like Valentine's Day, if you're dating someone, is just a hyper focused time to really say, like, I adore you and
Yeah.
thank you for being so amazing and I love what we're doing here.
This is inspiring me to watercolor paint a card.
Oh my god, I love that. Like thoughtful things like that, someone's going to remember so much more than like anything else.
Yeah, perhaps I will
Wait,
watercolor paint
I
tonight.
adore that. What are you going to
Yeah.
paint? Like you guys?
No, I think I would paint. I don't think I'm not. Just don't think I'm not good at painting. Quite frankly, I think I will
Oh my god.
probably just like Sharpie, like a heart,
Mhm.
and then like watercolor it in. Like like those like cool when like the watercolor goes up the lines a bit, like on
So good.
purpose.
Yeah,
Arrow through it, and then like write our names in it.
that's really I don't do Valentine's Day. Perfect idea. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to make you feel bad. I'm obsessed with it.
No.
Um,
And then I am more like I just would like him to take me to dinner.
yeah,
That's all I really want for Valentine's Day. So then I was thinking too for like in my card I can say he has a favorite restaurant that we don't ever go to. I could say that we will go to his favorite restaurant like whenever he wants.
that's really cute.
Yeah.
Coupon books when in doubt, or you can't really like you don't have that big of a budget. Make coupons.
Yeah.
I even do this for my mom.
I have
Like
done
it
this for
can
my
be for
parents my
anyone.
whole life and then they never
Yeah,
have used the coupons ever. They just sit on the floor.
really. My mom
Yeah.
always checks in on the back rub. She's
Really?
always trying.
I
Yeah.
wish that my coupon books were used. They've never been used.
Oh yeah, no. My mom takes advantage of those, and I would write like random chores and stuff, um, like things she doesn't like to do anyway. But yeah, a coupon book is always like just so thoughtful, like especially if you hand write it and everything. Like you're
Yeah.
doing the card is amazing, and that's why I hate when like men in particular. I feel like are mainly the ones. I don't know why I'm so anti-men this episode, but I feel like typically they're like the ones that would say like, "Oh, Valentine's Day is stupid." Like
It's a
I
Hallmark holiday.
Hallmark holiday or I love you all the time. Why do I have to do Valentine's Day or something bull crap like that? Hello, it's the point of the day. Like anyone
Mhm.
who doesn't if it's for religious reasons, that's a whole other topic. But anyone else who doesn't celebrate hold on. Is that anyone who doesn't celebrate a holiday just because they quote unquote hate the holiday? You're entitled to your own opinions, but what is the joy in life? No, there are a million reasons why. Like I understand losses, you're not having a good year, you're heartbroken, all the things. But like if you actively don't want to celebrate Valentine's Day just because you don't like the holiday, get a life or like get some more fun in your life.
Yeah. No, I
Like
agree.
it's just a reason and an excuse to do something fun or to feel good
Yeah.
about yourself.
So true.
Like come
And
on.
that's actually, if my mother's listening right now, which she often is, I'd like to bring up a point to her. Reminder. Celebrate the holiday because, like, my whole life, like, my mom's, like, always made me chocolate covered strawberries, or then when I went to college and, like, law school, sent them to me. Oh, yeah, recently, past few years, crickets, 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 crickets.
Well, you do live across the country. It might be hard to transport them.
It's not hard. You call a flower shop.
Oh yeah. I
And
thought you meant,
she
like,
sent
literal
she
ones.
did send me 2 Valentine's Day gnomes, which were great. I'm very appreciative, but it's just like the act of the chocolate covered strawberries on Valentine's Day is something that excites me.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
enjoy receiving gifts from your mom?
Well, cuz it's my parents, so I feel like less like
Yeah.
But like even like with like family extended family members, I've told you, my
No,
aunt,
I
my
know.
great aunt who like no
She
one
started
really
this.
like maybe she did. Basically, my great aunt and my second cousin, mom and daughter. And I was like 6 or 7 in Arnold, California at the lake house we used to go to. And it was my birthday, and my great aunt had handed me this gift. But of course, I hugged my cousin too because it was her daughter, and she was like 16 at the time, like still living. Like, usually that's like a joint gift. And then she was like, Jenny didn't get it for you. This is from me. I just remember feeling so awkward.
So I would feel very awkward if that happened. Yeah. I'll give you that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Also, like, what adult? No offense. It's just like
Yes.
unnecessary. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah.
And then
It was.
obviously the child then feels bad.
Then I just remember like being like, oh my God, I felt like an idiot. I was like, why did I hug Jenny? But because like she no, she didn't pick out the gift. She probably didn't. But like it's like her daughter, so usually like when someone
Association.
graduates, we like give a card like the Wilson family. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, getting off
Traumatized.
track, but
Why don't you show your Valentine's Day nails for everyone watching on YouTube?
oh, so I got cat eye on 2 nails. It might be the same cat eye you
So
got, bro.
good.
And then on
Oh yeah,
2 nails, I got typical white French tip, which I haven't done in ages, and I got cherries on them. And then on one, I got the cat eye French tip with pearl trim.
yeah. She really went all out. Well, regardless of what you're doing, the great news is Valentine's Day falls on a Friday.
Yeah, so epic.
So this is a great year to just celebrate yourself, celebrate those you love. And if you were thinking like also that you know other people, this is I feel like you're going to think this is me shouting you out. It's not. So directly I'm talking to Kelly. Do not think I'm shouting you out. But if you know people in your life that are single, maybe send them a little card, something special. Valentine's Day can be for friends too. I was literally saying that as like something, for everyone listening, and now I just feel really
Noted.
awkward because it's really not towards you. But seriously, like
Seriously,
if
send
you're
you
in a
something. I
festive,
would send you something, but you get on a flight the next day.
that's not what I'm saying at all. But like if you're in a festive mood, you're as in you listening right now, and which you are in a festive mood because you're listening to our Valentine's Day episode. So that's a start of the self care day, hopefully making you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do something for literally anyone.
Just, yeah. Valentine's Day is just about feeling good.
Literally, that's yeah. And cut.
And
That's it.
like, yeah. Okay. Okay,
Well, no.
bestie.
Do you
We
have
love you.
more profound thought?
No. No,
Okay.
not really. That's it. Yeah. Okay, bestie. We love you so much, and we will see you next week. We hope you're having the best Valentine's Day ever. We love you so much, and we will see you next Friday. And we're always here in the DMs if you need us on
Always.
girlhousepod _. Wait, no, just girlhousepod.
No, just Girl House Fun.
Just
All right.
girlhousepod.
We love you so much.
We'll see you
Savannah
next
Rex,
week.
send them in.
So true.
Bye.
Oh, and don't forget if you want to. You know this makes me feel uncomfortable to ask, okay? I'm feeling awkward about this, but if you wouldn't mind,
Because
you
it is
know,
Valentine's Day.
because it's Valentine's Day, if you want to like the episode or the podcast or whatever you do,
Show us
if you
some
want to give
love.
us a 5-star review, if you feel like we deserve it, if you want to leave us a comment, a little goes a long, long way.
Yeah.
We're finally getting ads if you haven't seen because you are helping us. And we're really grateful for you. So, yeah, if you want to, but it's no pressure. If you don't want to, I won't be offended at all. I feel uncomfortable asking in the first place. So, I'm going to end session 4 all now, and we will
Love
see.
you.
Love you.
See you next week.